Hey guys, what's up? So we have a new update on Advanced Server and it's patch 1.6.48. First on our list is the nerf on Pharsa. They added 10 seconds of cooldown to her ultimate skill on all levels. 10 seconds is huge and it will make you think twice before casting the skill. Next is the nerf on Eve. Just like Pharsa, she now has a longer ultimate cooldown. That's plus 20 seconds in the early levels and plus 10 at late game. And they also increased its mana cost. They also nerfed her first skill by increasing its cooldown in the early levels. So two meta mages just got nerfed with longer cooldowns. Next is the nerf on Phoveus. The shield on his first skill is now lower, and his ultimate now has a longer cooldown. I think the cooldown nerf will have little effect because of his passive skill. Next is the nerf on Aamon. They are cancelling the nerf on his second skill from last week's update. They'll be focusing on his ultimate instead. His ultimate will now apply its damage at the end of the animation instead of having to separate damage. This gives players a chance to dodge his damage, and they also lowered his movement speed when entering camouflage state. Next is the nerf on Popol and Kupa. His first skill damage is reduced by 20 points. Next is the nerf on the roaming skill Favor. Healers have been overperforming, so they lowered its heal. Based on the patch, it's still a tentative fix. Next is the nerf on Conceal. It now takes 1.5 seconds to reach its maximum movement speed. Previously, you get it right at the start of the spell. Next is the nerf on everyone's favorite item, War Axe. The developer said it was originally for sustained damage heroes, but now everyone is using it. From 45 down to 35 base physical attack. And those are all the nerfs for this update. Now time for some good news. First is the buff on Wanwan. They increased her base physical attack and movement speed by 5 points. Next is the buff on Harith. His first skill damage is increased, as well as its magic scaling. Next is the buff on Jungler Natalia. More damage when attacking jungle creeps. Next is the adjustment on Claude. They lowered the damage buff they gave from last week's update. From plus 60, it became plus 30 base damage for Dexter. It's still an improvement if we compare it on official server. Next is the adjustment on Aulus. A slight reduction on his passive damage. This is still a buff since he only has 125% damage boost on official server. Next is the cancellation of Silvanna's adjustment. Her second skill is back to its old form as well as her ultimate. This means her shield is back. They also buffed her attack speed ratio from 80 to 100%, and this will improve her second skill damage. Next are the adjustments on Minotaur. Gaining rage is slightly reduced, but in exchange, they increase his first skill damage when in rage mode. Next is the change on Melissa's second skill. The doll from her second skill will now appear even if there are no nearby targets. Next is Yin. Let's listen to his voice lines.
I am Yin, and always will be, no matter what. Just wondering what season it is in the valley now? I will protect the good and people around me. I'd rather lose than stop fighting. I don't bend or break. Leah is not my ally. He's pure malice. Losing? Me? Not likely. No kidding. I even scare myself when I fight. Nobody gets to decide who I am. This is getting exciting. What do I do now? Beat them all? Wait, are they trying to kill me? I thought this was just a game. Win or lose, I do it with dignity. At any rate, I will never yield. What's despair? Some special local food? Taste fear! My turn now!
They made a lot of changes to his skills, mainly to balance his damage and CC effects. Last one is the introduction of Leela and Fanny's event. Their skin is still not available. So what can you say about the update? Do you agree on the nerf on Pharsa, Eve, and War Axe? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.